So this happened. So I decided I was going to tell you guys how I dyed my hair blonde. Everyone says you can't go from, or it's like really hard to go from black to blonde, so me being me, I'm like, no, I'm totally going to try this. And I filmed my journey doing so. It didn't really go as planned. This isn't the tone that I want, but stay tuned and you can see how it's all done. So basically I got this hair dye here. Insert clip of me holding it. It says that it's used for blonde to black hair to bleach it. So I had black hair, made sense. It was like around $10 at the drugstore, and it was just easier for me to get than going to like Sally's and buying a container of powdered bleach. So probably should have just gone to Sally's, but this is what I used. So basically, I thought that it was lightening my hair really quickly, and I was really excited about it, but after the 90 minutes of keeping it on my hair, it came out like this. Yeah, cute. I mean, if you want red hair, it's cute. If you're going for blonde, not so cute. So I rushed to the store, and I always end up buying the Revlon Ultralight Ash Blonde, but what do you know? All 3 stores around me were sold out. So, me being me, and in a rush, I bought a different brand that I'd never used before, or I thought I'd used before, but I hadn't. It did this to my hair. It did nothing. Like, literally nothing. It didn't tone out any of the orange. My hair might look a little bit different because it went from being like shiny to completely dull. Yeah, don't recommend it. Next, I was freaking out, so I decided to tone it with a violet hair color. Of course, I have this because I used to dye my hair this color. But I just wanted to put a little tiny bit in and hope that it would cancel out some of the orangeness and maybe bring it to like a silver. I knew it was going to be like a dark silver, but it was going to be better than the orange. Sadly, I forgot that this much purple hair dye, no, it was probably like this much purple hair dye in this much conditioner makes your hair still turn purple. So my hair turned out like that. Not the end of the world, except that my roots were violet, a quite pretty color of violet, but then the ends of my hair were gray, which I was fine with because that was kind of the look I was planning on going with in the first place. So I walked around the world like that for a week. Cute. Luckily I own a lot of hats. So, how did I get to this color, you may ask? Well, I decided to bite the bullet and bleach my hair one more time. I had a bottle of Bleach by Splat, which makes like crazy hair colors that you can buy at the drugstore, and with every bottle of like hair color that you buy, you get a bleach and developer in the same box with it. So I have a lot of those lying around. I knew that it wasn't going to be as powerful as the Born Blonde Maxi, but I figured I needed to do something with my hair because it was making me depressed. So I read online that if you put coconut oil in your hair the night before you dye your hair, that it's not supposed to be as damaging because supposedly it like cancels out some of the chemical processes. Not really sure if that's true, but I have coconut oil laying around. I get it at Trader Joe's. It's $5.99 for a jar this big. I use it for everything. So I put that all over dry hair and waited 3 hours before I put the bleach in my hair. And I put the bleach in my hair and everything was fine, but it only lightened it to, I really thought it was going to come out white. It didn't. Oh, also I didn't put it on my roots because my roots had gone lighter when I bleached it the first time, because that was like, I had this much natural hair with just a black hair dye over it that's supposed to wash out in 28 days. So it was pretty much like bleaching natural hair. So that's why my roots turned white and the rest of my hair turned orange. So, Yeah, I think it actually, the coconut oil did help because my hair came out like really soft after bleaching it for the second time. And the only downside was that I've done ombre about 6 months ago, and I've been cutting like an inch off my hair every so often just to like try to get rid of whatever bleach was underneath the black. But since the black was on top, I couldn't really tell where the bleach ended when I had ombre'd it. So the ends of my hair did melt a little tiny bit, but that's expected when you've bleached your hair 3 times. And before I had the ombre, my hair was bleached blonde, and then I dyed it brown to do an ombre on top. So I've probably like bleached at least half of this hair 3 or 4 times. Not sure if you're supposed to do that. Definitely not supposed to do that. Anyways, so I still need to get that Revlon Ultralight Ash Blonde so that I can get my hair to a little bit of a lighter color. It won't have any orange in it, and that's the color that I always dye it, like this. But I haven't been able to find it at any stores around me because that's my life. So basically, what have I done to upkeep my blonde? If you're gonna bleach your hair multiple times, be ready for don't wash it every single day. This is 3rd day hair. I know I'm disgusting, but basically every time you wash it, it's just like it needs to like get the oils back in it. And I've been using like deep conditioners every time I wash it. But yeah, I hope you're not too into washing your hair all the time because you really need to like let your hair rest. So I will go back to washing my hair eventually, but right now I'm trying to go every 3 days and then wash it on the 4th day just to make it not hate me. Also, you might be prepared to cut a couple inches off your hair. I cut a couple inches off. I was already gonna do that, so it's not a big deal. I actually had cut my hair right after I bleached it the first time, so it was like longer in the bangs and then shorter on the side, which is how I wanted my hair, but sadly I had to cut a little bit more off the bang side, so now this side's even. It's just pinned back because I'm not straightening my hair or doing anything to it, so since, you know, I've slept on it for 3 days, this side was acting a little cray, so I just pinned it back. I'm cute, I know. Just kidding, it's not real. Yeah, so invest in a good deep conditioner. Use coconut. I wish I would have known about the coconut oil the first time around, and I definitely would have done the coconut oil for the first time I dyed my hair, or the first bleach and the second hair dye. And I'm glad I did it the 3rd time because I really do think it made a difference. What else? I think that's everything. I hope this helped. This is how to go from black to blonde. Thanks for watching, guys.